What do you think of Squidward tentacles? Now I want you to hold that thought. Keep it in your head as I paint a picture that I'm sure many of you relate to. Now imagine that almost every day you wake up and go to a job you hate with people you tolerate at best and despise at worst, and your coworker is annoying. The customers are disrespectful and disgusting, and on top of all that, your boss doesn't care about you. Your boss is perfectly fine with you sacrificing your mind and your body all for a thankless job where your only compensation is only a meager amount of money that only gets you through the week. And the only way you can get a reprieve in this stagnant life is your days off, where you use those days off to pick up your hobbies and relax, obsessively taking care of yourself. But every single day on your day off, you are constantly interrupted, whether it be by your parents, your friends, your lover. They do not leave you alone. You have other responsibilities they need to attend to, and you can't fully focus on yourself and your well-being. And so you live in this cycle where you can't escape work, you can't escape stress, and at the end of the day, you can't even take care of yourself. Even in your sleep, you can't escape, because in your sleep, all you dream about is work. If you had any feelings like that, then you know what it feels like to be Squidward tentacles. You see, when I was a child, I used to hate Squidward so much because I always saw him as a complete buzzkill, nothing more than a guy that was always ruining SpongeBob's fun and happiness. But that, when I was young and stupid, when I thought the word ebony was pronounced ebony. So suffice to say, Squidward's suffering used to bring me immense glee and laughter. Oh, what a fool I was. I used to think that SpongeBob was the hero while Squidward was the villain. Oh, what a foolish miscalculation I have made. Now that I've realized and reached adulthood, I have come to the conclusion that Squidward was the true hero all along, and this realization is just one of many reasons why Squidward is the best character in SpongeBob. First, we have to talk about Squidward's dry, sarcastic wit.
You wanna come with us?
Really? Jellyfishing with you guys? Oh, that would be the best day ever in my book. I would love to go jellyfishing. I can't think of anything I'd love to do more on my day off than go jellyfishing with my two best friends, SpongeBob and,
Patrick.
Right. But I can't.
It adds layers of humor to the show that is not present in any other character. His constant complaints and disdain for his surroundings, as well as his co-workers, provide a contrast to SpongeBob's endless and annoying enthusiasm and optimism. This dynamic creates a comedic tension that keeps the show fresh and interesting. Second, Squidward's character is so relatable to many people, including me.
Oh, maybe
Are you planning on ordering today, sir?
I'll have a Krabby Patty.
How original.
And with extra onions.
Daring today, aren't we?
Can I get some extra salt?
We're all out.
Could you check?
No.
Many people can relate to feelings of being trapped in a dead-end job, living in a small town with no cultural stimulation. Squidward's longing for something more in his life makes him a relatable character for many viewers. And then when he gets that cultural stimulation, the constant influx of having the quote-unquote perfect life makes him so bored. Because at the end of the day, all what any of us want is mental stimulation. We don't want the perfect life. We want a life that is comfortable, that is easy for us to manage, but not too easy to the point where we get bored and become miserable with our new lives. Which brings me to my next point. Squidward's character is complex. He is not simply a one-dimensional character, but rather a multifaceted individual with a range of emotions and motivations. He can be mean-spirited and selfish at times, but also have moments of vulnerability and kindness.
Look, Squidward, money!
Mr. Krabs, I can't believe I'm saying this, but how could you trade SpongeBob for 62 cents?
You think I could have gotten more?
He stuck up for you and you sold him out. You should be ashamed of yourself.
This complexity makes him a more interesting character to watch. We even see glimpses where he understands SpongeBob's optimism, and he has moments of feeling like that too. However, he feels so jaded by the world that he focuses on himself and completely giving in to what I call reflexive narcissism, where your life is so terrible that the only thing you can do is prop yourself up so high in your mind that you obsessively focus on yourself. That is Squidward Tentacle's mindset to a T. In addition, one of the most striking things about Squidward is his constant state of dissatisfaction and humiliation. He is often unhappy with his job, his neighbors, and his overall situation in life. This dissatisfaction is something that many people can relate to, as it is a common feeling in today's society. Squidward's dissatisfaction is also a key aspect of his character development. It allows for comedic moments which serve as a humiliation part of his character, as he serves a constant reminder that everyone is not always happy, that there's always something that everybody seeks to improve in their life. And that Squidward, when he went to that place that seemingly was perfect for him, he got bored. He missed the chaos of Bikini Bottom. He missed having his mind stimulated by his good pal SpongeBob, even though he doesn't even want to admit that SpongeBob is his good pal. He needs SpongeBob. SpongeBob is the thing that keeps him going. Mr. Krabs is the thing that keeps him going. His situation in life forces him to look upon himself and focus only solely on his situation and the things that make him happy, not bothering to get caught up in the random shenanigans that happen around Bikini Bottom. Yes, it affects him sometimes, but at the end of the day, he is looking out for number one, baby, a mindset that I completely respect. In addition to his relatable characteristics, Squidward also serves as a foil to the main characters, SpongeBob and Patrick. Squidward's straight-laced and uptight nature serves as a contrast to the carefree and energetic personalities of SpongeBob and Patrick, making for comedic moments and highlighting the differences between the characters. Furthermore, Squidward's ability to be both a protagonist and antagonist in the show adds to his appeal. While he is often at odds with SpongeBob and Patrick, he also has moments of compassion and understanding, moments where he realizes that the best solution to any problem he's in means that he has to team up with SpongeBob and Patrick, and even goes to them for help sometimes. That is what truly makes Squidward one of the best characters in the SpongeBob series, because at the end of the day, he can be your devil, but also your angel. But at the end of the day, he doesn't really care about you. All he cares about is being number one, which gets me into his talents. His talents is by far one of the greatest running jokes in the series. He is a terrible clarinet player, and he is a terrible artist, but the feeling of always having your work looked over and always having someone that's just above you, someone that has the natural God-given talent to succeed while you pour your endless passionate hours into a craft you enjoy but will never be half as good as that person, is so relatable to everyone that it just makes him such a real character. That feeling of just doing something you love just because you love it, but not being great at it, always being second fiddle, and always being humiliated by his rival, Squilliam, which culminated in one of the best moments in SpongeBob SquarePants history.